teams in this conference, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense. Have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to... a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's take a second to talk about the Raging Cajuns. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a three-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into transfer portal.
Let's take a second to talk about the Raging Cajuns. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
And the Raging Cajuns come to the... A fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are. He's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got some room into the goal line. And he runs us in for the score. Touchdown, Raging Cajun.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point effort, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Golden Eagles offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Running back searching for a hole. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. There's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I really like the 3rd down play. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the 4th down.
The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Quarterback now breaking the field. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive. He can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. They'll ride Davis here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Caught close to the marker, it's Jensen. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They're going back to the ground. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. The Raging Cajuns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. The run from the shotgun. Hard running there.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. The option look. The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Braxton. Quickly complete. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Look out, he's got room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to him again. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's King. Touchdown, Southern Miss. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The give to Davis. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Extending the play. Creates a little room. Quarterback gets the first down. There he goes. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Off the bootleg and rolling out. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's really hard defensively to bring pressure when you keep moving the quarterback outside the pocket. You don't know which way he's going to go. Great job getting him outside the pocket. Now he can get on the edge.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Raging Cajuns line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Raging Cajuns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll ride the hot hand. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Rushes on him. Runs through a tackle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Raging Cajuns need to pick it up on 4th down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cajuns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Braxton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got an open man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll ride Davis here. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Raging Cajuns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Makes the quick grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Braxton. It's complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Chester. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll do it himself. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And here they come, almost all the way back. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Snagged in the middle. It's Robertson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Starting to feel a little pressure. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Jensen. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Raging Cajuns are on the move. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Makes the grab. It's Sampson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Raging Cajuns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run pass.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quick handoff. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Winfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab, it's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Davis. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to Davis. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
To throw, it's Winfield. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Raging Cajuns are on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They've got it at the 41, 30 short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Might as well stick with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll do it himself. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air, it's Braxton. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He'll take a deep shot here. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on...
Going over the top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. All tied up, under a minute to play. Quarterback may change this route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the 1st down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time it's complete. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on third. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Got him downfield. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party.